Hello and welcome to a webinar all about International Foundation Year. I hope you're well. My name is Afsana. I'm the co-founder for UK Bright Education. We are university partners for universities which actually help international students to get an admission for international year for leading to bachelor's. That's the plan. I can't seem to get my words out today. Don't know what's going on. How are you guys? How are you doing? I hope you're well. Right, today I'm going to give you a bit of a gem. Because would you like to do this? This is a scenario that I'm going to give to you. Do you like London, number one? I don't know who doesn't, but let's see what happens. So basically, do you like or love London so much that you love it so much that you're going to find it difficult to live in London, but you want to live like an arm's length away from London? If the answer is yes to that, stay tuned. Basically, we have the University of Kent. Yay! University of Kent, I've been there, it's great. So basically what it is, it's only a train's ride from central London. I actually traveled from central London to Kent, which is in Greater London. Okay, so UK Bright Education, we can actually help you to get a pathway program admission or an international year admission at Kent, followed by a bachelor's program. So it's a combined CAS, combined visa. If you don't know what I'm talking about, DM me. That's what the point is for the comments box. Right, so as you can see, I'm going to be very organized. I'm going to talk about all these lovely things: duration, entry requirements, intakes, courses, and location. Okay, all of those things. First of all, do you know what? The reason I'm choosing Kent is because they've got a fantastic scholarship. Yes, you heard it right. We have scholarships. That's going to come up very, very soon. So here we go. Duration and entry requirements. So again, as per usual, I'm going to share my screen. So here we go. Done this before, so I can do this again. Here we go. So entry requirement. So I hope you can see this. Let's see how it looks. It looks like this. Good. Right, so I've selected Kent, and yes, I have selected Nigeria. I can select another country, not a problem. As you can see, there's so many countries, every country in the world. And if it's not there, I can ask my account manager, since we're a direct partner for Oxford International Education Group. So basically, you'll be doing your, this is really for people who have finished their WAEC or WASI. Okay, so if you finish your West African Education Certificate, high school basically, you cannot get admission direct for bachelor's. You need to do international year first. So you've got two options. Either you can go for international foundation year. Okay, they do not need IELTS. Don't worry about that. They'll accept your WAEC if you have C6 or above in English language. If you have NEC or IGCSE at least 5 passes at grade C or above, we're good to go for foundation year. If, for example, you have WASI, a minimum grade average of D, this is for you. This is for, if you've got a WASI minimum grade average of grade D, then you can do foundation year. So after that, you go straight to bachelor year 1, year 2, then year 3. Okay? If I'm going too fast, tell me, because I don't know, because they're recording. Right, tell me in the comments. Right, and then I can reply to you in the comments. Right, next is international year 0. Woohoo! Who is this for? This is for people, students. Okay, so I'm talking to the parents or the students who's NEC or IGCSE with at least 5 GCSE, 5 passes at grade C6 or above. Okay, it does here say WASI minimum grade average D. I don't think that's the case. Just stick to this. It says grade 6 or above in 5 subjects. Here, actually, do you know what? They're the same. Oh yeah, another difference between these two subjects, actually they're both the same, so I would recommend students to go for this one, is, for example, if you're not Nigerian and you've got an IELTS score and it's not very high, then you'd go for foundation year, and then it's just for 1 year visa. And when you finish, you need to reapply for a new visa for the bachelor's. We'll help you with that, but that's how it is. I'll tell you what I mean. The difference is, if you have an IELTS score which is low, so let's say if you're from Bangladesh, for example, and you can't really get that score, then you can actually go for IELTS 4.5 overall score. So it's a very low IELTS requirement for foundation year, but it's a 1 year visa. You get CAS for 1 year. Then you can get an admission. For example, here you need, WAEC is accepted anyway, but I'm just saying that if you are not from West African region, then you'll need a bit of a high IELTS. So IELTS 5.5 overall with 5.5 minimum in all components. If you do the Oxford ELLT test, then you need a 5. Okay, that's what it is. So basically for West Africans, it'd be International Year 0. If you've got a lower IELTS score, let's say 4.5, then you'll be coming here for the foundation year. Does that make sense, or am I going crazy? Let me know. Okay, right, so I'm going to stop sharing. So that's that. So that's about the entry requirements. Now, duration, like I said, it says International Year 0 and International Foundation. So I'll tell you what the duration is. Basically, they're both the same. The only difference is that the International Foundation year is for people who've got a lower English language score, whereas and Year 0 is for people who've got 5.5 or above. But then both types of students, you go straight on to the bachelor's degree, Year 1, Year 2, Year 3. You start from Year 1. So in total, you have a duration of around 4 years visa. That's the plan. Does that make sense? Now I'm going to tell you something very interesting and exciting. I should have edited this. So basically what it is, my friends, is usually Kent have an intake in January, in March, March, meaning March, April, and September. Now they've got an intake in April. Okay, and they have a really cool scholarship for April students. So please, if this is for you, please DM us. All their undergraduate programs for the April intake is £8,000. Yes, you heard it right. Only £8,000. Usually it's a bit more than that, but they've currently got a scholarship going, like a promotion. I'm here to promote it. So please take the advantage of this. So it's £8,000. Am I still sharing? I hope not. Right, so that's the plan. Am I sharing? No, I'm not. So it's £8,000. Let me talk to you about the payment plan. This time I will, actually, do you know what? I'm going to screen share, but with Word. So payment plan, let me explain this very, very quickly with regards to your payment plan. So let me get it all ready for you, and then I'll share the screen. Okay, now I'm sharing my screen. So let's say, for example, you want to come in April. Let's say, for example. So what's the payment plan? Can you see this, my friends? Let's see. Here we go. So the initial deposit is £4,000. Okay, so 50% of the course. It could be less, it could be more. It depends on the nationality. It depends on country-specific scholarships. But this is what the promotion is at the moment, £8,000. For more clarification, DM me. I'm happy to tell you where it is for the country that you're from. Anyway, this is generally where it is, £8,000. So you pay half of it before CAS, and the remaining fee you pay by enrollment. By April, that's what it is. So that's just for the foundation year, international year. Okay, so that's between April. Okay, I need to know the dates. So that's basically between, let's have a look, all the way to August. So it's just from that period to that period. So April till August. Or should I say September? Let me just double check because I need to be sure. Till August the 15th. Okay, so that's from that time to that time, international year. Honestly, this is a really good deal. I'm pushing it because you're actually saving a bit of money, and that money that you save, just put that towards living cost. So that's what it is. So that's for the international year. What about for bachelor's? What it is you have to pay initial fee. For Kent, it's different because now you're moving on to a bachelor's degree, so you need to pay an initial fee, and then the remaining fee you pay in installments. Can I spell? After enrollment. Okay, but the good thing is, my friends, I have to say this. If you do really well at Kent do a very nice thing. This is University of Kent International College. They do a lovely thing. The other one is UCAS, but they do a progression scholarship. This is confirmed, nothing to worry about, is that if you do really well, if you be a good student, you get a 16% scholarship per year of your bachelor's degree. Can you imagine? 16%. You could do with that. That's such good news. Okay, use that towards the money that you save, put that towards your living costs. So here we go. If you be a good student, if you pass with flying colors, they'll reward you with a progression scholarship, and they will remove 16% of your fee from your bachelor's every single year that you're at Kent. So that's what it is. I hope that makes sense. Screenshot this, very important. If you want to screenshot, this is the time to screenshot. Okay, right, so that's good. That's that. That was me going a bit crazy. Okay, so I think I'm done. So that's that. So we talked about duration, we talked about entry requirements, we talked about intake. So I hope that was helpful. Location, we've already talked about right at the beginning of the show. So basically, it's Greater London. It's only a train ride from London because it's outside. It's in Greater London. So you know, the accommodation, costs of living will be slightly reasonable compared to central London, let's say. So in that sense, it's quite good. But it is in London, but it's on the outskirts, Greater London. Now, can I talk about the courses? Please let me talk about the courses. Very important, because that's where all the fun is. So let me just show where it is. That's not it. That's not it. I did have it. I did have it. So I need to, this is from the agent portal. I did download it. Oh, here we go. I'm just getting it for you. Right, she says. Right, so here we go, my friends. So we got arts and humanities. We've got, I don't know if you can see this. Oh, yeah, you can now. Right, let's start from the beginning. We've got arts and humanities faculty. Let me just reduce that a bit. We've got architecture, English literature, film, graphic design, history, media, spatial and interior design. Very important subjects, very interesting, a broad range. In business, in the land of business, business faculty, we've got business and management with marketing, international business, accounting and finance. £8,000 a pop. That's all it is. Let's do this. DM me. Right, next. In computing, engineering, and maths and science, we have artificial intelligence. We need someone to do this to make good use of AI. Business information technology, computer science, cybersecurity, digital design, maths, software engineering, and computer science. Just today, I talked to a student where there's a scholarship here and at another university, Dundee. But they don't have, he wanted, sorry, I'm telling you a story. I'll tell you in a minute. So that's that. Any more? I think we're done. Oh, no, there's more. There's one more. So there's also Law, Society and Social Justice. So in that faculty, we've got BA Honours in Criminology, Social Work, Sociology and LLB Law. We have a star because they're taught in different campus. I believe, I could be wrong, but I'm happy to do a check for you. For social work, you will need IELTS. Okay, it's just a requirement. So they need a good level of English, but I can double check for you. If you're interested, DM me and I can find out for you. That's not a problem. Right, I hope that was helpful. Right, anything else left to say? Not really. So that's it, really. So this is Kent. Great place to study. You get the best of both worlds. London is just down the road, so to speak. It's by train, a couple of minutes. I've traveled myself. It's really, if you are not really a city, busy person, and you like to be part of a great city which is close to London, but not too busy, that's how I describe Kent, because I went there, I visited the train station, I went to the city centre, walked around campus. It was raining, but that was okay. It's a very cozy campus. So if you like that kind of vibe, you want to be in Greater London, but not busy campus and lots of congestion. You know how it is in capital cities, then Kent is the place for you. They've got some great courses. Their business faculty is one of the best because they're triple awarded or quadruple awarded. So if it's business that you're interested in, I would recommend Kent because they've got many accreditations. Number one. Number two, I'd recommend Kent because they've got some really courses and also their scholarship. At the moment, for April and June intake, it depends if they've got it, but for April intake, they've got £8,000. That's the price for their foundation. And then the next intake is September. I hope that was helpful. Let me know if that is, DM me now for your child or for you if you are a high school leaver. More than happy to help you. Until next time, my friends, take care. Allah Hafiz. Assalamu alaikum. Bye-bye.